Welcome back. This is part 2 of the story of Thomas-Alexandre Dumas. Last video was about Thomas being born as a mixed-race slave in what is now Haiti, to his father bringing him to France, being educated and brought into the aristocracy, and on to enlisting into the French military.
At the age of 24, Dumas joined the French army. His exceptional physical strength, swordsmanship, and leadership skills quickly earned him recognition. When the French Revolution erupted in 1789, his dedication to revolutionary ideals propelled him through the ranks. By 1793, he had become a general commanding over 50,000 soldiers, making him the highest-ranking officer of African descent in European history at that time. His fearless cavalry charges and strategic brilliance earned him the nickname the Black Devil among his enemies. During the 1780s, while stationed in Villers-Cotterêts, Dumas met Marie-Louise Elisabeth Labouret, the daughter of a respected innkeeper, Claude Labouret. Unlike many marriages of the time, their relationship was based on love rather than political or financial arrangements. Marie-Louise's father admired Dumas' character and encouraged their courtship. However, duty called him away before they could marry. Dumas and Marie-Louise finally married in 1792, just as revolutionary France was descending into chaos. Their union was one of deep love and mutual respect. However, their time together was short, as Dumas was frequently away, leading French armies in battle. Though separated, their devotion endured through letters, many of which have been lost to history. Despite his battlefield successes, Dumas' relationship with Napoleon Bonaparte soured. Napoleon, possibly jealous of his reputation, saw him as a threat. When Dumas joined Napoleon's Egyptian campaign, 1798 to 1801, tensions worsened. On his return journey to France, Dumas was captured in Italy and imprisoned in a dungeon for 2 years. He suffered from malnutrition and disease. Napoleon ignored Marie-Louise's desperate letters, pleading for his release. When Dumas was finally freed in 1801, he returned to France, sick, broken, and financially ruined. Napoleon, who had reinstated racist laws in 1802, refused to reinstate Dumas into the army or pay him his pension. Despite his decline, Dumas' love for Marie-Louise remained strong. She cared for him in his final years, but he never fully recovered from his imprisonment. He died in 1806 at just 43 years old, leaving Marie-Louise a widow with a young son. Despite his legendary military service, Napoleon ensured that Dumas received no state funeral, no statues, and no honors. His name was gradually erased from France's military records. Though his son, Alexandre Dumas, would later become one of the world's most famous writers, he rarely spoke publicly about his father. Due to the racism of 19th century France, Thomas-Alexandre Dumas remained largely a legend rather than a documented historical figure. It wasn't until the late 20th and early 21st centuries that historians began reconstructing his true story, recognizing him as a hero of revolutionary France and one of history's greatest military figures.
Forgotten by history, but never truly lost. The life of Thomas-Alexandre Dumas reminds us that heroes don't just belong in books. They live, they fight, and sometimes they're nearly erased. But history has a way of reclaiming its legends. Thanks to his son's novels and the work of modern historians, the legacy of General Dumas is once again where it belongs, in the pages of history, alongside the very Musketeers and Avengers he inspired. If you found this story as incredible as I did, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more hidden histories, and tell me, who else deserves to have their story told? I'll be waiting in the comments. Until next time. stay curious.